Hello, thank you for joining me on the genius game that is SnowRunner, and I'm playing on PS4. Today we're going to have a little look at this Season 3 pass, and already you can see that console players now have a mod browser. So we've joined the rest of the world, we've joined all those PC players on being able to actually play with mods, which is fantastic. It adds a whole new element to the game. So we're going to have a look at the contents of the Season 3. One of which is the new map in Wisconsin, Black Badger Lake. Welcome to Wisconsin, USA, and this is my Western Star 49X, and it's a DLC, lovely truck. So this is the journey we're going to take. We'll come out of the garage and turn left, all the way down this little dirt track, and eventually you come to this little factory here. You have to actually turn on the generator in order to obtain the materials we need. It will be metal beams. Come all the way back up this dirt track past the garage, on the concrete, all the way down here on the dirt track, back on the concrete to the fuel station, where we'll no doubt fill up, and then carry on all the way past the bridge, back onto the concrete, turn left, and this is our destination. We will be building the factory's bridge with some metal beams. So the 49X, this is a lovely modern style truck by Western Star, and I've got a low trailer hitch attached to the back. As you can see by the interior, Sabre Interactive have been constantly improving the content. I now have curtains, a new bobblehead, lots of interior stickers, even exterior stickers, and a hood ornament. So let's carry on and attach the flatbed trailer, which we need to transport the metal beams. I'm going to stick it into automatic using my gear stick, and I'm turning the wheel with a Logitech G923 with True Force technology, which is incorporated in this game. I'm going to do the majority of the journey in first person view, but I will occasionally go to external view because it's such a pretty game, and I can't stress enough how amazing this game is. It's so refreshing to come back to it after a couple of weeks away, and to see all the improvements that the company are constantly making to this game. They've widened the internal field of view, the graphics are flawless, and the artwork is absolutely astonishing. I mean, it goes without saying that SnowRunner is by far one of the best graphically beautiful games on last generation console. Right, so we're turning left out of here, and this is where the concrete will sadly end, and we hit the dirt and the rocks, and on the Logitech G923 I can feel every slight little bump, and it is fantastic, it really is. I recommend that you get a True Force style wheel, because SnowRunner have really gone to town on the feel of this game, not just the visual aspect of it, but the feel as well. Right, I'm gonna have to go into the river because the dirt path to the left of me is so hard to get through. I found it a lot easier just to go through the water. I just hope I don't flood the engine or get stuck, because then I will be in trouble. And I've had to attach the winch just then because, as you could clearly see, the current of the water was about to tip the truck onto its side, and then it would have been game over. But yeah, I like to use my trusty winch occasionally. I've got all-wheel drive and diff lock engaged on this truck. I also have the option to lower the wheels there, I've actually got them raised at the moment. They're not actually drivable wheels, but they still help with balance. Right, let's leave this truck here and we'll jump into the white Western Star. Again, I've stuck some more exterior stickers on it, changed the colour, got the heavy duty loading crane on the back, and it is quite a beautiful truck. It is by far my favourite old style American truck. It just looks like a truck, doesn't it? And it feels brilliant. The internal view is beautiful. I've got my little parrot bobblehead on the dashboard and all the stickers, curtains. There's so much customization in this game now. It's unbelievable how good this game is and how it will be in the future. It just keeps on giving. So I'm going to go the same route through the water, and hopefully the weight of the crane won't bog me down in the mud too much. But what I intend to do is to use this crane to basically turn on the generator so that I can obtain the metal beams, and then use the crane to... Whoa! Okay, that was scary. I nearly toppled it then. I think I'm alright now. But yes, use the crane to basically transport the metal beams into the trailer. Of course that would mean getting the trailer up there, and I don't think there's that much space, so as hard as it will be, I think the best bet is to actually reverse the trailer up the hill. But we'll see how we get on with that. So let's carry on with the first step, which is actually turning on the generator that is just up here. And the same as the Western Star 49X, I've actually got all-wheel drive and diff lock engageable for this white Western Star as well. But seriously though, look at the graphics of this game. Considering it's on last generation consoles, how have Saber Interactive and Focus created such a masterpiece? I will never know. I mean, if this is how good their games are now, imagine what they'll be like in the future on next generation console. The mind boggles. So I need to reverse up to the generator and attach it to the trailer hitch, and then I can turn it on. That's a big reassuring thud, isn't it, when you attach a trailer? Right, and there we go. There is enough fuel to craft the metal beams we need. So I'm just going to get into position and craft the metal beams. Right, back in the Western Star 49X. So now the fun begins. I've got to reverse this trailer up that hill, trying not to hit anything really, because I don't really want to damage it or damage the generator or the other truck. So let's see if I can do this. Of course it doesn't respond like you would expect, because we're in mud. We're not on pavement, we're not on concrete. It is a bit more difficult, but it's trial and error really. It's patience and determination. I know I'm doing it in first person view, but who doesn't love a challenge? And this game certainly has many of them. Right, I think we're going the right way. I mean, look at the diffs, the little suspension springs and all the detail down there in the chassis. Oh, that is amazing, isn't it? You can clearly see the prop shaft just going round as well. They really have so much detail in this game, it's unreal. How are we doing? I think I'm going to hit the generator. Let's see if I can manoeuvre it a bit better than this. Like I said, there is limited space, so it's difficult, but it is possible. I don't want to hit that sign either, because that won't help. I think we're nearly there. Just a little bit to the right if I can. As you can see, the metal beams are on the platform waiting for me to lift them up into the trailer. Doesn't matter about the tree, there's plenty of them. Right, last little bit now, just to reverse I think. If I keep going straight, I think that is pretty much as good as we're going to get. There we go. Right, let's jump into the white Western Star. Look at that. You can lower and raise the wheels. How good is that? And the beacons. Right, I'll do a short little cinematic craning. Well, we've successfully loaded the metal beams from the platform into the trailer. So now it's just a case of transporting the beams to the bridge, which in all fairness shouldn't be too difficult. I think the worst part of the journey we're going to encounter is through that river again with the metal beams in the trailer, and just hope we don't get tipped over or toppled over by the stream. But here we go, on the way. So I'll just carefully come down this hill, and see, I can really feel that on the steering wheel. You can see how heavy the metal beams are on the trailer. They really do add quite a lot of weight and bog the wheels down quite a lot. So this is the difficult bit of the journey, I think, getting through this river. If I can just get some grip up to these rocks, I'm using a winch again, and I'm just trying to drag that trailer through the river. We seem to be okay so far. Hopefully I didn't speak too soon. Come on, friction, friction. Good old trusty winch. All-wheel drive, diff lock, never fails. You just got to have patience and plan the route accordingly. But it's astonishing how much you can actually feel in this game. It's all very well seeing it, but actually experiencing the feel of it is what this game is all about. You can feel the mud, you can feel the water current, you can feel the bumps on the road. It's absolutely astonishing. I don't quite know how Saber Interactive and Focus have created such an amazing game. It baffles me every time I come back to it how good this game actually is. It's in a league of its own, this game, it really is. I mean, the lighting, the artwork, I can't praise it enough, and I'm sure you agree. It's worth every penny, this game. So there we are, we're back on the concrete again. I can turn the all-wheel drive off, and we're going past the garage, and now we can get a welly on. We can really start to go down the concrete quite quickly, but the last thing I want to do is come to a bend or hit something and topple the... Whoa! You see? It's fun to speed, but there you go, there goes my suspension. So you really have to have patience with this game. If you get impatient, that's where things go wrong. Looks like we're hitting some more concrete. Coming down to the hill, and this is where the mud is. Engaged my all-wheel drive again. But what a fantastic truck, it's got so much power, and the suspension is brilliant. I mean, it is quite modern, but it handles really, really well through this terrain. Oh, I might have to use my diff lock here, it's getting a bit slow. That is muddy, that is really muddy. I mean, I have got a lamppost there if I need to attach the winch, but I think I'm alright. It's just a case of soldering on and seeing the objective in the distance. But it's okay, we're coming back onto some concrete now, so I can disengage the all-wheel drive. Save on fuel. We have got 189 litres, but here we are at the fuel station. So I think we'll turn in. I think any opportunity to get fuel in this game is much needed, and you have to take it. You can't drive past a fuel station in this game, it will cost you dearly. Somewhere along the line you will need more fuel. Especially at the rate, you know, 5 litres a minute that this truck actually has. Ah, that's better. And I love the little funky music from the petrol station. That is a nice little feature. Quite groovy, isn't it? Okay, here we go. So we're going round to the left, and we're over halfway there now. I think it's pretty much plain sailing from now on. We've done all the hard work. Back in the mud, and as you can see over there, that is quite muddy. So diff lock, all-wheel drive. And I love how the tyres look wet as well. I mean, that is brilliant. How the tyres actually move the mud and the water. No other game I've ever played has actually got this much detail in the physics. Look at that. That looks realistic. God, that is thick mud. But you can almost touch the concrete. Come on, we're nearly there. And there we go, disengage all-wheel drive. Right, so we're coming up to the bridge that I built previously, and there it is. Oh, damaged my suspension again. So yeah, I did build this bridge using the same tactics, and hitting the mud again. Whoa, look at that, mud flying everywhere. Look at the state of the trailer now. See, it's the little details, isn't it? The little details make this game. That's a bit of a big puddle. Let's fly through that. Washing all the tyres. Diff lock on again. But we're almost there. We're only a few metres away now. Yeah, I like how Sabre Interactive have actually improved the lighting on this game as well. They've improved the headlights, the beacons, the brake lights, the reversing lights, the trailer lights. Yeah, they really have improved every aspect of this game. And just there on our left is our destination, the bridge we're about to complete. Whoa, don't roll it now, for God's sake. Goodbye sign. Right, we've made it. Mission accomplished. Whew, handbrake on. So this is the bridge, and look at the wheels spinning there, that's fantastic. Right, let's build it. Mission accomplished. Money, reputation, and a clear path through. As always, hope you enjoyed the video. Cheers for watching. See you soon.